Modern drummer, I'm David Frangioni. Check out this rundown with Al Cleveland III. You're going to love it.
My name's Al Cleveland. I'm here with Melanie Martinez at the Amarin Arena, and this is a tour kit rundown. I am a member of the Pearl Drums family. I'm playing the Pearl Masters Maple, and I'll just give you a rundown starting from left to right. We have a 10 by 6-inch maple snare drum here with Ambassador Smooth White on the top. It makes for a really crispy sound. Down here is my deep snare, my ballad snare. It is a 14 by 7 EM Pace with a controlled sound on it. Over here is one of my favorite snare drums by Pearl. This is the Ultracast. It's 14 by 6.5. Sounds great at every which way. But this is my main snare, so it's tuned pretty high, you know. Moving along, we have a 10 by 7 rack tom, 12 by 8, and 16 by 16 with pinstripes all the way around, and a 22-inch kick drum with the Power Sonic Clear on it. Everything sounds amazing, super warm. I like a warm sound, punchy. So and then for cymbals, over here we have a little stack situation where it's a custom special dry crash over a K Dark China, which is underneath here. I'm rocking the paper thin crash 18-inch, a pair of permanently closed 14-inch sweet hi-hats. Over here, I'm not using a ride, but this is a cluster crash. It's a 20-inch. It has a bell. So if I need to do some ride type things on it, I can, but it's probably one of my favorite Zildjian crashes. I should also mention that I'm a part of the Zildjian family as well. Shout out to them. I'm very appreciative of all their support. Then over here, I have an 18-inch cluster crash with this little baby 8K splash on top. And I'm rocking the New Beat 15s. They're super crispy, very versatile. What I'm playing here is more on the alternative side. So it's got a great wash. And then if I close them down, it's got a great crispy, tight sound. And then here is probably my pride and joy. This is a 19-inch ultra hammered China. It's probably the best sounding China I've ever played. It's definitely my favorite.
Thank you for watching and supporting everything Modern Drummer is up to. Hit the subscribe button down below. It means so much to us because we can keep bringing you the best drummers and content all the time. And please check out our shop. We've got Legends books. We've got back issues. We've got swag. Everything the drumming community could want. And it's so exciting to have you guys be the best part of it. Once again, thank you and enjoy the rest of the video.
As far as electronics, I'm rocking the Roland SPDS SX with 2 Roland PD8 pads. They're external pads that are coming from this brain, as well as the Roland KT10, which is a trigger on my kick drum. And then we have the Roland RT30H, which is a trigger on this small guy here. So every time I play this drum, I'm shooting out electronic sound that's programmed in here. Same thing goes for the kick, but it's still a blended sound. You're not just getting electronic sound, you're getting the acoustic sound mixed with the electronic sound. Jerry Harvey, I'm rocking the Sharonas. They sound amazing. And then I have a 12-channel mixer here that serves as a amplifier for my in-ears and a little camera stand. So I'm using the Porter and Davies thumper butt kicker, so that I don't have to use a huge sub. This is giving me the sub. I'm gonna feel it every time I kick it. So I'm feeling it, and it's doing the same thing a sub would do, but it's not audible. And this monitor here is a tone generator. Every time I kick the kick drum, it's not pushing out a sub, but it's sending out a tone that is a very, very low frequency. So it's just pushing air into my back so I can feel it rather than pushing out an actual subby sound, which can cause issues for our front of house. So very clever idea. That was from our monitor engineer, Adam. He's awesome. I'm using the Pearl Demon Drive for my kick pedal. It's super smooth. It connects to your foot very well if you need to do fast stuff or if you just need to stomp through the kick drum. Very versatile. One of my favorite pedals.
So you have a mic behind you.
Yes.
What's that about?
So this microphone goes to everyone in the band. I have this talk switch here.
Okay.
If I press this talk switch, come back here, say what I need to say, everyone in the band can hear me. It's usually, honestly, sometimes we need to pass messages. If I need to get to my tech Drizzi, hey, something's going wrong, or I need to say something to Adam at monitors, hey, I can't hear something. But to be completely honest, we're usually just joking around and keeping ourselves entertained in between songs or encouraging one another if someone's tired or whatever. So it's nice to have that. I'm a member of the Vic Firth family. I'm using the American Classic Metals. These are a pretty thick stick, but I wouldn't say they're heavy, but I have larger hands and I like to grip up on the stick. So these do well for me because I feel like I have a lot of control as I move around the kit, as well as the beads sound amazing. They pull a lot of sound out of the toms, and you just get a great full sound out of your toms as well as your cymbals with the thicker stick. Definitely my favorite stick in the Vic Firth catalog. On every single tom and the snares, there are a separate set of triggers which are serving as gates for front of house. And what that does is keeps the tom sound clear of any of the cymbal bleed that may come into it. So, drummers, especially in an arena, you're going to be playing hard. You're going to be hitting the drums pretty hard. And every time you smack a cymbal, you don't want it to just bleed into everything you have going on. So by having these gates on the snares and trigger, the snares and toms, it gives our front of house a little bit more control over boosting them and making sure that they're clear in the house, but not the cymbals at the same time.
Now, are those like moon gels underneath?
So underneath here, actually, Drizzi, how do I explain this?
On the top, there's just the Remo gels. And then on the bottom, because of how he wanted the toms to feel, I put like a little gaff tape on the bottom of the heads. So I just have them spread out equally, basically, to give an even sound and dampen it a tiny bit. That's all.
They're just Remo gels that honestly, they work amazing. One gel and you're grabbing all the extra tone. I don't like to kill the sound of the drum. I want them to ring, but I do like a quick decay. And Pearl's just amazing. Their drums are made to breathe. 12s can be weird, so I got 2 here. And then just for a little dry sound. Still getting plenty of resonance, but they're quick and slappy. So on the front head here, my resonant head is a custom design by Wood Stage Art. Shout out to them. They hooked me up with a custom design that fits the theme of this tour. I'm with Miss Melanie Martinez. It's the Trilogy Tour, which is kind of bringing together, conceptualizing some of the work she's been doing for the past couple of years. So I was able to get that done. And that is Drum World with Al Cleveland. I really want to send a shout out to Modern Drummer. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for coming out. And Jason, Alex, I really appreciate you guys. It's just an honor to be supported by you all and to help push the Modern Drummer brand and to inspire the next wave of drummers that are trying to come up and do this thing. So all you guys, hope you guys enjoy this and keep drumming.